Well, one little last time, I decided to come on here and do as I mentioned in the last video. Finally, just do a little thing where we're going to kind of put the ears in place, the place where they close up against the body to kind of try to put a little work into the character of the raccoon and just put it right in place where it's going to really just need to be. And so just putting little stitchy work into the figure just makes it so we're going to kind of show a little grace and faith to all we have in our lives and to us and show us and all and what all it happens it to be. It's just kind of little work that works away, works its due, and I say little time when we just sort of put little time and work into all we have and all we say and all we do, and this is just going to kind of make it so we're going to come along just fine, good, and right. I say this is just the place it shall come to be. With this little sewing time, we sort of show a little grace and mercy indeed. I say this is just where we kind of got the little sewing to do, and finally, this is where we do it. We do it here on the ear, coming lines, making ways, and sometimes you kind of have to look at the side that's lighter so you can kind of be able to see exactly where you're doing it. And I say, get the daggum lines into place because that's where they're going to come all along. I say, there comes this moment where we're going to go along the other one here too. See where I've made this starting point at about the middle. Come along and make the way. Put the little thread go through and sort of like put the little knot right in the middle and make the way so it kind of works its way right freaking in. And I say, good Lord, to all things, it's just, oh Lord, tell me about it. All this insecurity is just one of the things where we do a little kindness and work in our lives and make it so we're just showing little graces to us all. And so this is just one of the ways we kind of work it along to where it's going to be the flattened ear. Tell you, it's hard to get over my cough, but finally did brew my coffee this morning and decided to go ahead, take a sip or two just to kind of help me kind of get over things a little bit. Probably say that caffeine really helps. It just makes it so you can probably deal with a thing or two a little easier as your day goes on. And I say that even if I go back to work these next couple of days, probably won't be having many places to go because might be having to come home and rest after kind of working my hours because it's going to be the kind of day where I'm probably going to need the extra rest and the extra sleep to even hopefully be able to make it out to Lancaster this weekend, where I have a little show I'm scheduled to do to show a little work I'm doing. There's been a lot of things in life where we've kind of just seen what we've known in life. I say that it's just kind of this deal where this little work is coming. And as for that caffeine I just had there, kind of helped me a little bit, but I'd say as far as we've come along, this is how we've gotten on the ears for the Raccoon. And I think now that the ears are sewn in place, it wouldn't hurt anything to turn its head back in and make it so it'll be easier to sew the rest of the body once it comes time we need to do that. The ears will still be kind of tucked into the skull a little bit, even when it comes to doing the rest of it. Sometimes that might make it a little easier because you kind of have a less of a task to do and a less of a task to get around when you finally get around to really doing the work inside of it. And then I say that this is just one of those things where with a little time and work that we put into what we do, it's just going to kind of show light to us all, grace to us all. I say this is just how it's come down. There's probably this other piece of pattern we have here. We've kind of worked this one out a little bit. I think we're going to come back around and take care of that one soon. Maybe take care of it in one of the coffee shops where I go whenever I get back to going to them again, but just haven't been in a lot of places lately. I've just been too sick to be out anywhere, and so I've been kind of having to get simple little things to eat around the house just to kind of help me stay well, keep my blood sugar from going low, and eat things I can stomach and digest easily, won't cause me to throw up too easily. So I say all this sickness is just kind of something that comes and goes, and where it stops no one knows. I say that there's going to be probably other series to come along. I said back in a earlier part of this series, we were going to come back sometime and maybe demonstrate how we paint the stripes on the raccoon's tail, but probably not much need to really demonstrate the whole sewing of the body, because that's kind of been done in a lot of other videos we've shown, and how we've shown that we do it. And so that would be something that one of these days we're going to kind of show in a different way. So I would just want to say, as I always say, to those of you who will subscribe to this page, I'd appreciate if you do so. If it so interests you, I'd like it if you'd share some of these videos with some others, let others see the work, let others see how it comes along, let others see what I do with my hands and how I make my products and my projects, and let others kind of know the little work involved, and let them see what all we do just to show how much we can. And that's one of the things where I appreciate those of you who do come on and watch. Hope you will always stay tuned, stay in touch. Hope to be better from this sickness in a few days, and hope for all the best for you. Take care and stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.